Hi guys, we've got the RS6 today. What we're gonna do, we're gonna check compressions on all combustion chambers. What we have to do, we have to remove air filter first, whole housing, this front cover, all ignition coils, all spark plugs. Also, all injectors have to be detached, and engine temperature minimum 30 degrees, and then we can check the compression itself. Why I'm gonna do this? I'm gonna change oil on this car, and before oil change, I'm gonna check compression before, obviously. But what is the reason? I'm gonna do engine cleanup with a liquid moly liquid moly cleaner. Then I just want to check compression before and after. I'm gonna do this engine flush basically. Then first I'm gonna remove everything, and then we're gonna check compression. Before all this, I'm gonna connect VCDS. Also, I'm gonna check if we've got any misfire or on any cylinder, just in case. And I'm gonna check also engine temperature. As I told you at the beginning, they have to be around 30 degrees. That's the requirement. And then everything's is gonna be prepared to compression check. I'm gonna connect our battery charger just in case to not drain battery completely, and then we can perform a compression check. Here we go. We've got engine running. Here we've got our misfire counter. As you see, all of the cylinders is on 0, which is correct. We got temperature 54 degrees. Possibly when I'm gonna split all these items from the engine, and temperature is gonna go down a bit, then all this fine. Now I can start disassemble the parts I told you before. In here looks everything fine. Engine doesn't run very smooth. You can feel a little bit vibrations, but we're gonna check compression, then maybe we're gonna find out something. Then at this moment here it's all fine. Then let's start disassemble the parts from the engine. Okay, then everything is removed and prepared. We've got our tester, gauge, clock, whatever you call this. Here we've got our ignition coil pack and the spark plugs. All of the spark plugs quite dirty. As you see, only one has some sign of oil. Oh, can't really say it's the oil or some kind of shit. What I'm gonna do after, I'm gonna clean up come back. After I'm gonna check compression, I'm gonna clean all of the spark plugs and fit it back. I've got new one, but on that occasion I'm gonna just clean up first, put it back as was on the same correct position, and after we're gonna do engine flush, and we're gonna check compression again. After all this, I'm gonna fit new spark plugs. This one doesn't look so bad, they are just dirty. There could be reason engine was started up on idle and rev, but wasn't run properly. That's my opinion, but not everyone has to agree with it. Then let's do compression test check first. I'm gonna put some piece of paper. I'm gonna write down everything before and after engine flash. Then let's just crack on with this. Okay, first one ready, everything is connected. Then we go inside, press full throttle to the end, and then turn engine 3-4 times. We will see what's gonna happen. We got the first figure, which is 11.5. That's the first cylinder. It's even a little bit more than 11.5, but let's write it down. Okay, let's delete that. And now cylinder number 2. Connect and let's check. Second one, 11.5. Grazing, and now third one. Okay, 0. Let's check. You can hear pump under the manifold. Okay, third one, I would say is 11.7. Okay, let's erase. And the fourth one. Looking quite good, to be honest. Later I'm gonna show you what the figure supposed to be on that engine. Fourth one is 11. Okay, going fifth one now. Let's go. Fifth one, 12. Okay, sixth one. So far so good. .9. Okay, 7 1. 7 is 12.5. At this moment 7.1 is one of the highest one. Okay, let's check 8.1. Okay, 8.1, 12.5. So we've got our results. As you see, 7th and 8th 10.5, 5th 12, and we've got all the rest below 12. 4th one at this moment is the worst one, but those figures can be changed after engine flash. You will see. I did engine flash a few times in few engines, and the compression is improved afterward. Now we will see if any of those figures gonna change. Right now I have to clean up all these spark plugs, fit it back, put the engine cleaner inside the oil and leave it running for at least 15-20 minutes. Okay, then all is back together. Now we can add our engine flush cleaner into the oil. Let's have a look how much oil we've got. I'm not gonna be surprised if it's too much, but sometimes it is like that. It's like 3/4, almost full. And now time for, I hope, time for magic, because that really can improve your engine compression chamber figures. Okay, one in. And now second one. Now I'm gonna put the air filter back on a place, connect obviously mass meter, and I'm gonna start engine. I'm gonna leave it for at least 15-20 minutes, and then we're gonna take our oil out into the bucket. Okay, the buckets are ready. I will need 2 of them just in case. I'm gonna unscrew the big screw drain plug and we will see how much oil it's gonna get. Then we're gonna change filter, which is not really easy things to do, and we're gonna apply new oil in the engine. But let's first remove old one. Wasn't so bad, to be honest. Going quite nice. Okay. Okay guys, oil filter is up there. I'll have to remove this anti-roll bar and this pressure pipe. That's not difficult, but also I see some coolant leak here, which is not a very good sign. As you can see, those screws already has some coolant, rest of it. Then hopefully I will find out something up there. If not, most of the work around this engine has to be done with engine out. Then we will see. We will see what's gonna happen. Right now, as I said, I'm gonna remove this pipe, RE1 as well, and the anti-roll bar, because right now we don't need it. We need space for oil filter. Okay, so we've got our filter here. Now it's much better access. Should go by hand. Looks like been changed recently. It's quite nice and clean. Here I can see this coolant leak, but don't really find out where they're coming from. The roll bar is just a little bit down. I didn't remove completely, just remove that pressure pipe. There is a little bit of oil inside, but it's a turbo engine, then most of the turbo engines has this issue. Well, now it's time to remove filter itself and install a new one. The old filter is already removed. Now we're gonna install a new one. A little bit of oil on O-ring and we can start to install that. Obviously, when you're gonna remove that filter, there is a time to be a bit dirty, to be honest. It's not the cleanest job I ever did with a filter, but has to be done anyway. Then that's the access. Good, we don't need to remove engine for that. Okay, let me wipe it a bit and let's install a new oil filter. So everything underneath, I put it back together, and now it's time for new oil. Then let's open up and fill up with new oil. Okay, let's fill up. Okay, I've got one more liter here, then altogether it's gonna be 6 liters. I'm gonna check the oil stick to make sure we not overfill. Obviously oil filter will receive like half of the liter, maybe a little bit more. Okay. Then what we can see here, let's clean up and let's check. Oh, we got almost full. Then 6 liter in. Let's start the engine first. Okay, the car is level now. Let's have a look. What's the oil level right now? As you see, there is a minimum. Then time to fill up another at least 1 liter. Access for the oil cap is not really great right now with the filter housing, but let's just top it up and let's check the compression again. Okay, 1 liter is in, and let's have a look right now what we see. Let's wait a bit, everything's gonna go down. And what we've got, we just got above half. Okay, I'm not gonna top it up anymore right now, maybe later. Well, right now level for me is fine. Time to check compression again. Okay, everything is prepared to check compression again. Then let's start again from first. And then till 8. Okay, first one. What we've got? 12. Before was 11.5. Now it's 12. Then half bar in plus. Okay. Second one. Second one, same, 12. Third one. Okay, third one, we've got 12 as well. Now fourth one. Okay, we've got fourth one, and again we've got a little bit more than 12, but let's say it's 12. Then all of the bank one, we've got 12 bars, all same. Now let's check bank 2, and let's start from cylinder 5. Let's check fifth one.
Tata, please come to where?
12.5.
Second.
Time for 6th cylinder. Okay, cylinder number 6, 12.5. 7. So far so good. Okay, cylinder number 7. Almost 20.5. 12.5 is exactly the same amount as we've got before. Okay, 8th one. And the last cylinder, we've got same 20.5. And now have a look. 11.5, 11.5, 11.7, 11. That was before engine flush, and now we've got 12. And this bank was 12, 11.9, 12.5, 20.5. Then all this bank is 20.5. Difference between bank 1 and 2 possibly is belt has been fitted with a little bit different alignment between left and right side. That could be a difference between bank 1 and bank 2. That is only my opinion, as I said. I will check the camshaft adjustment at a minute, and we will see if there is exactly the same proportions or different. Okay, a bit of figures about the compression check. What we can see here, New engine is between 10 till 13. Our engine is 12 and a half. Them very good score. Wear limit is 7 bar, and the difference between the cylinders 3 bars maximum. Then what can I say? Engine, this typical engine is very good condition, and hopefully it will stay like that for long. Okay, now it's time for new spark plugs. As I said, all of them came from Audi Volkswagen. Have a look. Let me show you what is inside. Don't expect too much. That's gonna be NGK. There is Audi sign on it, but also NGK. And the number is PFR78. Let me have a look. Old one. PFR7Q. Yeah, it's 7Q. Them exactly same spark plugs. This one was brand NGK, as you see, and now we've got NGK without the sign on it. Okay, for today we finish. Let's just have a look how the VCDS looks like, if there is any misfire, and let's check the camshaft adjustment. Okay, let's start the engine and have a look. Got this engine light, but we know what it is. It's auto sensor, bank 1, position 2. And in my opinion, engine work a bit smoother than before. Maybe because of the new plugs, the faulty code we've got about the sensor I showed you before. And let's have a look. Misfire first. Shouldn't be any, but just in case, to have a look. All of them 0. And all is okay. But let's check group 93. That's gonna be camshaft adjustment, and as you see, there is a bit, it's not a big difference, still it's quite good, but as you see, the bank 1 has -5 and the bank 2 you have -2. That could be a difference between banks. It's about the combustion pressure, in my opinion. If that's gonna be close to 0, the compression should be very similar. Okay, that's it for today. Thank you for watching. I hope you like this video. Maybe someone's gonna do it similar things after this video. Maybe that was helpful. I'm happy to do more videos about the RS6. We're not finished yet. There's gonna be much more things to do. Then hopefully see you again, and thank you for watching one more time. Bye.